What is up? Welcome back. How is everybody's weekend going? How is the gauntlet going for everybody this weekend? It's certainly a lot more difficult in this event than I initially thought it was going to be. I thought they would cut us just a little bit of slack, being that it's a brand new season, 3 brand new tiers. But yeah, no, it's definitely really challenging. Y'all are going to have to let me know how is it going for you this weekend. But with all that being said, man, we have our very first TBG to claim. It is perimeter tier. We are getting ever so close to that vortex tier. We're going to open up a perimeter tier TBG, and I'm going to show you how to actually pro a card right. I know there's plenty of people that play WWE. I know there are plenty of people that have figured it out already. But for all new players, or maybe players that have not quite yet making to the new 3 tiers, do not understand how to pro a card, it seems almost self-explanatory, but I don't want anybody to mess it up. So therefore, we're going to go step by step, exactly everything you need to do and why you should do it, why it is important to do what we call matches, or basically playing the card in any game mode to get those extra stat bonuses, and what it actually does for the card and how much it actually gives you for a boost, because it's quite a bit and you definitely don't want to be missing out on that. And I don't want anybody to not do their matches and think that the cards that they get is gonna be, I mean, they will be better obviously, but they're just not gonna be quite as good. But anyway, if you do enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Of course, new season means new streams, new videos, all of that stuff. My Twitch, my Twitter, my other YouTube page, and a link to memberships, all in the description. Go check them out. So yeah, first up, we're gonna hit up our TBG. I was gonna save this till the end of the weekend and open it for the, I guess, results of the event and stuff like that, but I will have another TBG done by the time that comes. So I guess I just am gonna open one now just to see what I get. If you are in perimeter tier like we are, or anybody else that's in perimeter tier, it is guaranteed perimeter. The only time it's not guaranteed to get top tier is if you're in the top tier. So once we get into Spark, then it will be a chance of getting a Spark card. But once we make Vortex, we'll get guaranteed Vortex, and then all the way up until Spark. And then once we get to Spark, then it is not guaranteed. But either way, big ups to my team. First TBG of the season. Both teams hit 15K. Perfect. So that's how we want to start the season. We are going to, yeah, hopefully clutch out some way, somehow, get a pro with our 5 perimeters that we have already, which is not very many. I still need WNBA diamonds. Maybe I'll get lucky to get one of those. I need 3 of them actually. But here we go. Very first perimeter of the new season. Very first TBG of the new season. 3, 2, 1. Boom! 1 diamond, 1 perimeter, 1 onyx. The best you can get is 1 perimeter and 2 diamonds. Worst you can get is 1 perimeter and 2 onyx. So we got the middle pack, which I wouldn't say is necessarily awful. We'll just have to see what this perimeter is. Give me a pro to go with the pro video. Boom! Oh my god, it is a pro. Evan Fournier. Yo! We got a very first perimeter pro. Yo, I don't even know what to say, man. I am speechless. That is an actual pro, and not that anybody's gonna know. Well, actually, there will be people that will know, because when you caught, if you caught the very first stream on Thursday when the gauntlet started, we actually had a poll during the gauntlet stream, and we pulled Evan Fournier for our tier reset on the stream, and now we just pulled it in a TBG. Okay, our very first pro, perimeter, like legit pro. The video we're gonna go over today is just about like something that somebody did for me on my team. And then the diamond for Tans, we already got that as a pro. So that's absolutely fantastic. Our very first perimeter pro, Evan Fournier. Here we go, baby. Let's get it. That's fantastic. I love it. Now, of course, matches. And before we get into actually pro in the video, or pro in the card, I want to say big shout out to John on my team. Thank you to him for getting me these images and stuff and doing this for me, because yeah, without him, obviously I would have just done it with Evan Fournier, but I would have had to grind all of that stuff, and he did all the legwork for me. So big shout out to John on my team. Thank you so much. But let's just say Kevin Durant, the KD, best perimeter card in the game, I believe. Let's just say that that's who I pulled in my TBG. It is a pro. Now what we're going to go over is step by step what you need to do in order to get that pro to its maximum stats. Do not be one of those guys that just level up and pro level up like the old days, like the old My NBA 2K, like the old NBA SuperCard of last season. It is now different. A lot of people are not going to like this. I personally do like this. But again, step one, obviously, to get the pro. Yeah, you got the pro. You have 2 cards in your catalog. Now, after we get that pro, boom, we level it up. Maximum to 30. Now, once you get it to maximum of 30, you don't, or level 20, or level 25, I mean, when you get it to max level. Now, you don't necessarily have to get it to max level before you do the matches. You could do the matches before you level it up. It honestly does not matter. But the next thing you need to do before you pro it is play this card in a match. Now, it could be in quick game, it could be in gauntlet, it could be in any one of the PvP game modes, it could be in absolutely anything, in champions or whatever. It doesn't matter. Every single time that card is played, then you're going to get what we call a match. It's much easier to do it in PvP, putting 2 of those cards or your 2 pros in PvP. And what I mean by that is going into King of the Hill, and if you have your 2 pros, then replace 2 of these upper tier cards with your 2 pros. One will be a KD, the other one will be a KD. The rest of the cards will be bronze, and you could do your matches that way. So like, there are times if you pull your KD at the very beginning of King of the Hill and play that card through the entire game, you can get up to like 13 matches in one single King of the Hill. So for me, that is the easiest way to do it, is to put both of the cards in King of the Hill, or one of the cards, and have at least 2. You don't want 1. Just to put at least the 2 that you need the matches done for, or 3, and then just do it on King of the Hill. But like I said, you can put it in any game mode, head-to-head, road trip, champions, gauntlet, court domination. It doesn't matter as long as you play the card. Now, once you play the single 100 times, the stats are gonna increase. Now, every 25 matches that it is played, the stats will increase just a little bit until you get to 100. And then once you get to 100, if you look on the Improve tab, you click the Improve tab on the single itself, you can check out how many matches you have left. You see the green bar right there, goes all the way to the top. You want level to be max, 25. Matches to be max, 25. It does say the boost right here, but these boosts are wrong. I don't know why it says 51. Because, for example, if you go to offense, it says 1040 up to 1092. That is 52. This is 51. And on the pro, the stats are even more janky. So I don't necessarily know what these green numbers are. They're supposed to represent the amount of boost, but I don't know why they're wrong. Either way, though, these 5 stats will go up. Even on your activation will go up too. So you do that with both cards. Both singles need to be completely leveled up, all 100 matches done on the singles. Then once you do that, you pro it. Then you pro it like you did back in the old days, where you click the pro button, you get the little activation, to combine the card, then you'll get the stats to be just a little bit higher, and it is pro. And then it's back to the same process again. We level it up. all the way to level 30 this time. Since it is a pro, we're gonna level it all the way up to 30. We got obviously the stats are just a little bit better. If you think about it, if you take on the singles, you know, just the offense right there were around 50 that it increased for every stat. Let's just say 50 for every stat. For 2 cards, that's 100 for each stat. Once you pro it, that 100 is a percentage as well, that it increases just a little bit more as you pro it. So you're probably losing about 110 on every stat if you did not do the matches on this. So that's a lot. I mean, that's a significant amount. And then once you level it all up, then you're back to doing 100 matches again. And once you do that, the stats will then increase even more. Now look how big that jump is right there. 2279 to 2448, 2212 to 2378. All of these stats, huge jump, about 150 or so increase once you do all the matches. But again, here it says 51, 49, 49, and 50. I don't know, it should just be a running total. I don't know why the stats are so far off, but it is what it is. It's whatevs. But either way, this is a 100% maxed out card. Now, it does have a momentum on there, so you're going to have to just ignore that. I don't think he really paid attention. Maybe he just didn't realize it. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Point being is that the stats of the card and doing the matches really help the card and the stats itself. And you want to have those matches done before you pro the card. And after you pro the card, you do the 100 matches. And that's going to increase the stats even more. So, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it right here, I take that back. Let's go back 1 second, because this is what could be a possibility. It could be a possibility that right here, this card, after it's leveled up, did not have a momentum on it. And then once the matches were done and the boost for the matches was activated, then the momentum was also put on. And then that's why the stats are so far off. Guys, so that could be a possibility. Keep that in mind as well. But either way, though, hopefully you understand the process of proing up a card. And I know there's lots of people that obviously already understand it and know how to do it. But this is for all the new players, everybody that does not know the process in which you do it, why you do it, the boost that you get for the actual card itself. And so it's definitely important. So don't be one of those guys that just levels up the card and then pros it and then uses it in a game, because it's not going to be as good, and it's could cause you to lose matches and stuff. But either way, though, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Hopefully you did enjoy. We got our very first pro, Evan Fournier. That's awesome. In the video that we're showing off on how to pro a card. So that's even fantastic. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, hit the thumbs up, hit the sub button, Twitch, Twitter, memberships, other YouTube page, all in the description. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend, even though we're struggling on the gauntlet. I will see y'all again soon. We'll do another video on Monday. Results of the gauntlet, polls, and another TBG reward. And hopefully by that time we're in Vortex. We should be in Vortex from that point on after Monday. But either way, I will see y'all again soon. Y'all take it easy. I am out. Peace.